It's a rainy afternoon in Montmartre, Paris. The cobblestone streets shimmer under the drizzle, alive with the sounds of laughter, soft accordion music, and vibrant conversations spilling from bustling cafes. Art stalls line the winding streets, their colors blending with the city's charm. Johnny Depp, dressed in a dark coat and his signature fedora, strolls unnoticed. His sunglasses shield his identity, giving him a rare sense of solitude as he navigates the busy crowd. As he rounds a corner, a modest art stand catches his eye. Behind it stands Amelia Hart, a young artist with paint-streaked hands and eyes that speak of passion and quiet determination. Her work, stormy seas, serene landscapes, and deeply human portraits, pulses with raw emotion, but the crowd flows past her, indifferent to the beauty she's poured her soul into. Johnny steps slow as he locks onto a particular painting, a stormy sea with a lone ship battling towering waves. The chaos and resilience captured on the canvas resonate deeply with him, mirroring his own inner struggles. He approaches, his voice low but certain. "Who painted this?" Startled, Amelia looks up. "I did," she answers cautiously. "Do you like it?" Johnny studies the painting for a moment longer before nodding, his expression thoughtful. "It's not just good, it's alive." The rain begins to pick up, and Amelia scrambles to protect her paintings. Without hesitation, Johnny steps in to help. Their hands briefly touch, and Amelia glances at him, surprised by his unexpected kindness. "You have a gift," Johnny says, his tone firm yet encouraging. "The world needs to see this. There's an event tonight. Bring your work." Amelia hesitates, doubt flickering in her eyes. "Why me?" she asks softly. Johnny smiles, his eyes gleaming with quiet mischief. "Because the world hasn't met you yet, but it's time it did." Amelia sits in her small studio, a space that feels more like a sanctuary of chaos. Canvases lean against every wall, some vibrant with half-finished dreams, others muted and forgotten. The centerpiece, The Storm Within, stands boldly against the dim light, its textures alive with emotion. Her fingers tremble as she brushes over the painting's surface, her thoughts a storm of their own. "What if they laugh? What if I'm just a nobody trying too hard?" she whispers. Her voice, filled with doubt, fades into the silence of the room. The echoes of Johnny's words begin to seep in. "The world needs to see this." The memory steadies her. She takes a deep breath, allowing her fear to fuel her determination. Each brush she organizes, each frame she polishes becomes a defiant act of belief in herself. Outside, the rain patters against her window, a rhythm that feels like a heartbeat, urging her forward. Amelia glances once more at her reflection in the streaked glass. She sees not just a struggling artist, but a person on the brink of something extraordinary. The Parisian loft feels like another world, a place where glamour and creativity collide. The warm glow of chandeliers illuminates the polished floors, and the hum of laughter mingles with the soft strains of a string quartet. Through the towering windows, the Eiffel Tower shimmers, casting a golden glow over the city. Amelia enters cautiously, clutching The Storm Within close to her chest. Her simple dress feels out of place amid the sequins and designer suits. Yet she walks forward, each step carrying the weight of her resolve. Johnny spots her instantly, a knowing smile breaking through the crowd. His presence feels like a lifeline in the sea of elegance. "You made it," he says warmly. He introduces her to influential figures, collectors, curators, and journalists. Each introduction is met with curious glances and whispers of intrigue. "This," Johnny announces proudly, "is Amelia Hart, an artist the world desperately needs to meet." Amelia's cheeks flush with both pride and nervousness. She feels the eyes of the room on her, not judging but intrigued. For the first time, she realizes she belongs here. As the evening crescendos, Johnny insists on unveiling The Storm Within. The painting is positioned at the center of the gallery, draped in an elegant silk cover. A small crowd gathers, their conversations dimming into an expectant hush. Johnny steps forward, his voice commanding yet soft. "Art isn't just about beauty, it's about truth. This piece, this artist embodies that truth." With a flourish, the cover falls away, revealing The Storm Within. The crowd gasps audibly. The painting's vivid chaos and haunting emotion pull everyone in, demanding their attention. Its waves seem to crash out of the canvas, the lone ship a beacon of resilience. Murmurs ripple through the room. "Extraordinary, raw, unforgettable." A renowned gallery owner steps closer, his sharp suit and confident demeanor radiating authority. "Who painted this masterpiece?" he asks, his voice laced with admiration. Johnny steps back, gesturing to Amelia. "She did." The gallery owner approaches her, his gaze softening. "Miss Hart, your work is unlike anything I've seen. I'd like to feature it in our next exhibition." Amelia's heart races, her voice barely steady. "Thank you. I would be honored." The rest of the evening feels like a whirlwind. Amelia is surrounded by admirers, some eager to purchase her work, others just wanting to hear her story. The warmth and curiosity in their voices chip away at her lingering doubts. "What inspires your art?" a journalist asks, pen poised over a notebook. Amelia takes a moment, her eyes flicking to the storm within. "Life," she says softly. "The storms we endure, the calm we crave, the battles we fight silently within ourselves. It's all part of the journey." Her words resonate deeply, drawing nods and murmurs of agreement. Johnny, watching from the edge of the room, smiles with quiet pride. Whenever Amelia falters, his reassuring presence steadies her, a silent anchor in the storm of attention. Months later, Amelia's solo exhibition debuts at a prestigious gallery in Paris. The space is transformed into a haven of color and emotion, every wall adorned with her creations. Each painting tells a story of struggle, resilience, and the beauty found within chaos. The storm within stands as the centerpiece, its power undeniable. The crowd moves through the gallery, captivated by the depth and raw honesty in her work. Johnny, ever the quiet observer, stands near the back, his pride evident in his calm smile. A journalist approaches him. "Mr. Depp, you've discovered quite the talent. What made you believe in her?" Johnny chuckles softly. "Her art doesn't just speak, it roars. It's raw, honest, and exactly what the world needs." 1 year later, Amelia returns to Montmartre, the very place where her journey began. The streets are alive with their usual charm, bustling with tourists, performers, and dreamers. Amelia sets up a small booth, not to sell, but to inspire. A young boy clutching a tattered sketchbook approaches her. His wide eyes are filled with both fear and determination. "Are you the famous artist?" he asks hesitantly. Amelia chuckles, her smile warm. "I'm an artist, yes, but what about you?" The boy shyly opens his sketchbook, revealing rough but heartfelt drawings. Amelia flips through the pages, her heart swelling with recognition. She sees herself in him, the same hunger, the same hope. "You've got something special," she says gently, handing him her card. "Come by my studio tomorrow. Let's see what you can create." From a distance, Johnny leans against a lamppost, watching the interaction with quiet satisfaction. As the boy runs off, Amelia turns, meeting Johnny's gaze. "Paying it forward?" he asks, stepping closer. Amelia nods, her smile glowing. "You taught me that." Johnny tips his hat, his voice soft but filled with meaning. "The world needs more storms like yours, Amelia." As the camera pans out, capturing the bustling streets of Montmartre, Amelia's booth stands as a beacon of hope. Her journey, fueled by belief and resilience, now inspires others to find their own light within the storm. Life is full of storms, some we face alone, others with a guiding hand. Amelia Hart's journey reminds us that sometimes all it takes is for one person to see the light within us. Johnny Depp believed in her, not just as an artist, but as someone whose raw emotions and untold stories deserved a voice. Through his encouragement, Amelia found her strength, transforming her passion into a legacy. From the bustling streets of Montmartre to the dazzling galleries of Paris, Amelia's art became more than just paintings. It became a beacon of hope for dreamers everywhere. Her story proves that even in life's roughest seas, resilience and belief can steer us toward calm waters. So what about you? What's your storm? And who will see the light in you? Remember, the world might not know your name yet, but it's time it did. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that inspire and move the heart.